Hey everyone, Val here.
And Steve.
And we have another Tagless Tuesday. So these questions come from Jen over at Embracing Chaos with Jen. And thank you, Jen, for the questions. So if you want to see all the channels that participate in this collab, go to the description box below. They're all listed. So check out their channels and see how they answer the questions. So this is weird. This is weird. This is very weird. It's questions about weird. Are you ready?
I reckon.
He reckons. Alright, so question number 1. Weirdest thing you've ever ate?
For me, it would have been snails. Of course, I can't really say I ate them. I did taste them. They didn't stay in my mouth very long. I was like, spit them back out. So.
Yeah, I've eaten snails. I've eaten lionfish. I like to try something different when we go out on our adventures. So conch, I've had conch fritters and lionfish fritters, I guess. But yeah, I like to try things that are different. I think that's as weird as I've gotten, though. Question number 2. Weirdest place you've ever been? And we kind of did these questions ahead of time so that we had some answers.
So we wouldn't sit here and go, oh, wow.
And say, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think we both came up with the, she says, I guess the bubblegum bowl. I don't know if was it all bubblegum or was it just gum?
It was Seattle. We went to Seattle to take a cruise to Alaska. And we spent, a day or so in Seattle. My sisters, we had to wait for my sisters and everything. Or they got there before we did. They actually waited for us. But we went down into Seattle, and there was this wall where people just put their bubble gum on the wall. And it was kind of gross, but different and weird. So I think that's our weird spot. If I can find a picture of it, I'll insert a picture in here. Because I know I have a picture, so I'll check our Alaska photo album. So that, I guess, is our weirdest place. We had a hard time picking out weird stuff, but that's what we came up with. Question number 3. Weirdest movie you've ever watched?
That would be Total Recall.
Yeah, we tried to come up with something that was kind of a little weird. That was weird. Total Recall was kind of that's kind of weird. And
that would be the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I don't know if it's Total Recall or not. I think it is.
Yeah. Where he had to, yeah.
Futuristic world. Women had 3 boobs, and yeah, that was.
They had a machine that made him,
Yeah, it was kind of
go
weird.
into some kind of weird state of mind. So yeah, that was weird. And Rocky Horror, Monty Python, Rocky Horror Picture Show thing, that was kind of weird. So those probably for me, those probably were the ones I came up with. Question number 4. What one weird trait do you have?
I have a unibrow.
You do. He doesn't. I don't know. He plucks it. He shaves it. So he has too much hair and I don't have enough hair.
Yeah.
I have alopecia, kind of, sort of. I've never grown hair on my arms. I've never grown hair under my arms. I've never grown hair on my legs.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
So my girlfriends hate me for it because I never have to shave my legs because I don't grow hair on them.
I like it.
But yeah, I'm hairless. So, which I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have to deal with the whole shaving thing. So, and it's very thin up here. At least I have hair on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Question number 5. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done? I didn't write yours down because it's a story.
No. That probably would be when I was in the Marine Corps. We were on a we were TAD upstate New York, and the staff sergeants stopped at the bar. We went in this strip joint bar, and a couple of us were staying in the car waiting. They said they weren't going to be long. They just wanted to get a quick drink, and so we sat there and waited. And then I got nominated to go inside and tell them, "Hey, we're ready to go." And when I walked in to the bar, you couldn't help but look at the stage, and there was the woman with a snake, and that was probably the weirdest thing. That was kind of weird for me. So, that was like a little snap moment.
And I think the weirdest thing probably I've ever done is you do stupid things when you're young, right? And you get influence of people who probably are drunk with you. So I think probably one of the weirdest things I did, also a Marine Corps story, is I had a lot of crazy friends in the Marine Corps, and one night we all were drinking and got into a car, and we drove around the officers' houses and stole the lawn ornaments off their lawns and brought them back to the enlisted barracks and put them all out in front of the barracks. It was more like a prank than, like theft, because I don't know where they ended up, because they ended up in front of the men's barracks. But I just went home, little innocent me, to my women's barracks and let the guys deal with it. But I don't know what was ever said about it, because they didn't hide them. And it was more of a prank that we did, and you do stupid stuff when you're drunk. So it's something I remember. Crazy memories of the crazy guys and gals that I hung out with in the Marine Corps. So we're kind of a little crazy. I have the recon story too. Should I tell that story too? No, I'll save that for another day. We did some crazy stuff in the Marines, I tell you. Question number 6. What's your favorite weird song?
Mine is Sleeping Giant by Billy Falcon.
My favorite weird song, when I think of back when I was a teenager in high school, like 16, 17, 18, I used to babysit on Saturday nights, and the radio station would do a request hour where you could request any song, and I always would request, or other people did too, I think it was popular back there in the late 70s, is Martian Boogie. And I don't remember, I don't know if anybody remembers that song. If I can find a little clip of it, I'll insert it. But Martian Boogie was my favorite song weird song back then. I'll see if I can find a little clip of it.
Suddenly this little bitty green hand holding a ketchup bottle came into view. What you eating there, boy? Crayons? He said,
Why no, they're Martian cigarettes. Here, try one.
"Go, Boogie Boogie. Knock us lost into you. We're going boogie."
Because I do remember looking it up as an adult, thinking about that song, and thinking, why did I like this song? It was weird. So let me know if you remember that song. Question number 7. What's your favorite weird but possibly true story?
I saw, heard, and smelled Bigfoot when I was a kid in the woods playing by myself.
Did you?
Well, mine said I did.
I don't know that I have any weird stories. We did swim with sharks. That's weird but true. I don't know how weird it is. People do that. I can try to find a clip. I don't know anything else weird but true. We're not really weird people, are we?
Yeah, we're totally weird.
We're kind of weird, yeah. Question number 8. Who's considered the weirdest person in your family? My family, it's my daughter, definitely my daughter. She'll take the title as weird with honor, and it won't offend her at the least bit, but she is definitely in her own dimension. She's weird. Of course, I'm kind of a little weird, but not quite that far. Do you have a weird family member?
Yeah.
He's gonna say me.
No. I probably shouldn't say it.
Question number 9. What's the weirdest habit that you have?
I don't know.
We couldn't come up with anything for weird habits.
Because if it's a habit, it's probably just something I think is normal. So.
Right. I don't know. I don't know with the habit one. In the last question, what is your favorite weird pastime, such as a festival or a sport? And we were thinking stuff like bull riding is kind of a weird pastime because a lot of people, I guess, don't think, if you tell them you're going to the PBR, you're going to professional bull riding, they'll say, really? I didn't picture you as a bull riding kind of person. Well, I don't ride the bulls, people. I just watch the guys ride them because I think that's fun. It's always been. But we also came up with...
Tell the truth, you're hoping to see a wreck.
People go to NASCAR for the wrecks. We go to bull riding for the wrecks.
Probably a more accurate one is the fact that we get dressed up at Halloween to pass out candy at the trunk or treats.
Yeah, we do the trunk or treats. We enjoy it. I enjoy putting together little gift bags for the kids. It's just fun. It's fun to act like a kid again for a couple hours anyway. So we've been doing that for quite a few years now, I guess. It's been a while. So, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon, I don't guess. But that's kind of fun. I think maybe another thing that y'all might think is weird is this room is full of charity stuff, and I just like to collect stuff and pass stuff out to different charities, and that may be weird to some people, but that brings me joy. So YouTube is kind of weird. I mean, it's getting more popular these days, but sitting here making videos, that's kind of weird. That's a pastime. Filming everything. People, your friends come over, you film them. It's like, you know who we are. That's who we are. We're weird. So, alright. Well, thank you, Jen, for these weird questions.
They were weird.
They were weird, but they were fun. I'm not sure who's got next week. I haven't seen a list yet, I don't think. I don't think I have. Anyway, I'm sure they'll be sending the questions for next week, so I'm not sure who it is. But I will put a link to Jen's channel and everybody else's who's going to be doing this tag in the description box. So go and check them out and tell them I sent you. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up.
subscribed if you're not subscribed, and leave us a comment.
All right. Catch you on the next one. We're going outside. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Bye.
Bye.